What's up, alexy1 here playing ASidorov, and we get the French. Let's hope we get a main line here. Well, a strange main line, but still a main line. This is the idea. G3, and if he takes, he should probably take. Yeah, that's annoying. So if he takes and plays bishop b4, we're gonna play king f2. We're still gonna play it now. I should take that back. Yeah, that's the point actually. I think I have to take here, but he's gonna take on e5. Yeah, I think I should take. Just let me think about it a little bit, because normally the bishop is on f8 or b4 here, but now it's on e7. So I don't know if that. Well, it should probably change not a bunch. So take and king g2. And if he goes knight c6 back, we're gonna get. Well, it depends on what he does now, but yeah. Okay, so it's different than the main line, because normally the bishop is on b4 and then the main move is bishop f8. So he's gonna castle long here, obviously. Let's just try b3. Now we're just transposing into, well, a weird way in the main line, because normally the bishop is on b4 and then it's gonna go back to f8 to get to g7, but now it's somewhat gone back to e7 and won a tempo at that, but doesn't really seem like the tempo is worth a lot here. f6, okay. So after the game I'll show you what the main line is. I'm gonna take and play rook c1, because this king is a bit dodgy. Bishop e8. Okay. So he's gonna go to h5 here. But e6 is weak though, so maybe we should get our bishop somewhere to h3, maybe king f2. But I don't want to step into this this diagonal. But I can go queen e2 maybe, or queen e1. Yeah, let's go queen e1, because then we have the extra option of going bishop d3. I think he should probably go something like bishop f7 or something. But if bishop f7, I'm probably gonna play knight e5. King d7, wow. Okay. He is attacking d4 a lot, so I should probably defend it. Because if he takes now with the knight, we've got something like rook c7 maybe. Somewhere. Yeah, if he takes everything. For instance, if he takes with the bishop, knight takes, queen takes, I'm gonna recapture with the queen, knight takes, and rook c7 mate. Now it's not made anymore, so then this is pretty annoying. I'm gonna check. He should probably take, and then I'll probably just, oh damn, I'll probably take with the bishop then, I suppose, if he takes with the bishop. Huh. If he takes with the knight, I'm gonna take back, and if he took on e3, we have this bishop b5 check in between, which wins a piece. But now, yeah, I could have sacrificed an exchange actually. Oops, giving away d4, but it's probably nothing. Because if he takes, I'm probably gonna play something like... So if he takes on e2, queen takes, knight takes d4, probably gonna do something like queen g4 or something. So bishop g6. I have to watch out. Bishop e4 is a threat as well. This seems weird, but I should probably do it. If bishop f5, I'm just gonna go bishop g4. Bishop e4, okay. So the problem is if I go rook f1, he's probably gonna take, and if I take back, knight takes e5 is a threat. So I don't like this one bit. He can't really take on h1 because I'm gonna take on h7. But yeah, I really don't like this. I think he should take on e5 here maybe. I don't know. Because he needs to defend e6 some more. Because I'm gonna attack it with bishop g4 next. Still, if he takes on h1, we have queen takes h7 probably. Yeah, it's mate. So, what to do? Bishop f5. I'm probably gonna go bishop g4. But then queen d4. After taking. But yeah, we're safe on h3 maybe. I don't know. So now there's no threat anymore, so... It's funny if he takes with queen g7. Let's play a bit more active. I should probably get rook f8 in as quickly as possible as well. He plays rook g8. Okay, let's try and infiltrate his king. Because if he takes, we're threatening to go queen c8. Takes, and queen c8 is a threat, so that could be pretty annoying. It's taking on a g4. Okay, so I think I should take back. Probably bishop f5 and then there, queen g4, queen d4, queen f4 probably. Then what? Queen f2, wow. But luckily we have this one. I should remove that. Because if we didn't have that one, there are some problems. I can't remove this because it's only possible if he moves rook e8. So yeah, let's have a look. Pretty abrupt ending. So this is the French, where I play this f4 line, which is pretty fun. This is pivotal in this line, in g3, because if he takes, he can check on b4. He can check here, because normally you'd want to play bishop d2, since trading these pieces are good for white. But now if we go bishop d2, he has knight takes d4. So therefore you have to go king f2, and then you can go g5, which is somewhat like the game. Takes, king g2, knight c6, knight f3, and here bishop f8 is the move to go to g7. But in the game he went to e7 immediately, so this isn't the best square for the piece, but he's wanna move with it. So it's pretty interesting what the implications are of this. This king f2 I've analyzed, but I'm not really sure if this is best. Because normally I'd play bishop h3 here. And then I think the main move is take, and castle. And then 92 and then f6. And these lines are... It seems like you're winning 2 pawns, but... Well, it doesn't seem like it, you're winning 2 pawns, but it's definitely not fun, this line. Because if you take back, for instance, now he can just take, and this is chaotic. So yeah, therefore I searched for something else here. King f2, g5. Yeah, I haven't looked at this, so I should maybe try that. I think I have to take, because otherwise g4 is coming, and he's just gonna take d4, so h3 isn't really a move. So yeah, I think I should take king g, yeah, king g2 now. So there are some other options than knight c6. Knight g6 is a move, and knight c4 is also a move. Knight c6 is the main line. Well, in the normal position with the bishop on b4, that is. So here, if he goes to f8, we transpose into the main line to go to g7 and just attack this pawn. Then you can go b3, bishop g7, bishop b2, bishop d7, stuff like this. But yeah, he went bishop d7. So he's trying to make use of the extra tempo. I think b3 is a fine move. Yeah. Because we want to get space for our bishop to either b2 or e3, and if we go to e3 now, b2 is hanging. So b3 seems reasonable. And now I don't have to go to b2 because his bishop isn't attacking d4, so I thought, why not go to f4, since his king is also there. So f6, take, and rook c1, yeah. He can't really take here because this knight is pinned. So yeah. So now he's either going to h5 or g6. Now went queen e1. Queen e2 is better here, it seems. I don't see why. Queen e3. Well, I can do that in the game as well. So it's pretty strange. Queen e3 is possible here as well, and it's the same. So I went queen e1. At first I wanted to go king f2 and play bishop h3, but I was afraid of something along this pin, something like bishop h5 or something. And then taking here, I guess, but bishop takes e6 is pretty menacing. So yeah, maybe it's playable. The engine says bishop g6, bishop h3, and just defending this pawn. Okay. Queen e1. Oh, the engine thought it was the best move now, so yay. Rook c5 is the move here. I honestly don't know why. So there should be something happening after this. Yeah, we can just take probably, because if he takes here, we're mating him, so he has to take back on d4. And then we have rook c7 again. Sort of inviting to take on d4, but it doesn't work, so bishop h5 probably, and then check, and sacrifice there. Wow. Okay, so I saw something in the game similar to this, but I didn't. I saw it too late, and I didn't do it. But yeah, I underestimated this as well, because this bishop is super strong now, and his king is open. So yeah, this bishop is worth, well, at least a rook. Yeah, I went queen e3 to defend this one, and if he takes now, well, then we have this check immediately, and if he takes with the bishop first, we're gonna take queen takes, knight takes, and rook c7 mate. So he can't take on d4. And now we have to go rook c6 here as well. I took with the bishop, I believe, yeah. Then it's not as good, because if I take here, he can take on e3 and then take on e5, I thought. Check and just go back. And he's up material, well, he's up a pawn. So, yeah. But rook takes e6. So if queen takes, what happens? Queen takes. This bishop is hanging. Bishop g4. And then this sweet little move here. Wow, this is pretty sick. King e8, because otherwise it's made on c7. Just taking there. And we're winning the whole shebang. Yeah, okay. Rook takes c6. Agreed. So after bishop takes e5, it's somewhat equal, because this bishop is, well, it's pretty annoying, whereas my bishop is gonna go off. He's just gonna take it sooner or later. So bishop f4 is f3 is a threat. I could have gone bishop f4 maybe, but then he's gonna take on d4. So since there's no mate anymore, he can just take here. We have a check, but he can go to e8. And then what? Bishop f3 is a threat. The engine wants to go king f2, but I think e5. This is sick. Rook e1. Wow. Okay. Either way, bishop e2 seems natural, but bishop g6 is pretty annoying. I wanted to go rook f1, but then he can check somewhere and then take here, because this is pinned. Oh, this is pinned, not this. So I win king h3 immediately, because then if he goes bishop f5, we have bishop g4. This is a nice suggestion by the engine. Just keeping bishop g4 out, I guess. Don't really see what to do here. Rook f1, check. King h4. I don't know, this feels very strange to put my king on h4. It feels strange to put it on h3 as well, but even stranger to put it on h4. So this is the best move here, luckily, because there are two threats here, taking on e4, e5 and rook taking the rook. So now he can't take here, and if he takes there, which he did, I can just take it back. Just to show, if he takes here. Oh, I thought we'd win by a long haul. So check. No, bishop e5. Yeah. I thought something else. So I thought I could take here, and if he went to e8, we have this bishop h5. But he can just go to c8 here. And also, I thought this was trouble, but it's not, because he has rook h8, I guess. Yeah. Wow. So I missed a lot here. So I should go to g7, because then we don't have the rook h8 trick. So then we can go c7 here, or even a bishop e5, it seems. So he has to go to c8 and then bishop e5. Wow. So there is a nice thread here. For instance, if he does a nothing move like bishop f4, f3, we have this sweet little tactic. Takes, and then bishop a6 takes, and queen c7 mate. This is pretty nice, I have to say. This bishop e5 move is pretty sick. So he can't take immediately because of queen c7. And if he goes on rook d7, he can just take on f8. So what else is there? Rook de8. And if we take now, oh, he can go to d8 after taking bishop a6, king d8. Bishop f6 and just take there. So now we just take on h1, and it's equal. Well, I hadn't seen that. So we should just take on h1. Sick. Okay. Luckily for me, he didn't do that because I probably didn't win that. Wouldn't win that. Rook f7. So bishop f5. I was gonna go bishop g4. Takes queen d4, I thought, and then I can just go back. Because if he takes here, probably I've got something like rook e1 or rook f1 just entering the position, as well as taking on a h7 here. Rook f7, defending h7. So now he can take on h1. Or he could have took immediately, but we both didn't see it, I guess. Queen g5 is the better move here. I don't really see why, but so what happens if he does nothing? Nothing happens, so I don't know. Queen g5, probably centralizing my queen a bit. I think bishop g4 is, well, it's not as flexible because sometimes we want to go to b5 other than g4. And here rook f6, yeah, it's pretty logical to just keep attacking this e-pawn. I went rook f8, I think, yeah. And that isn't as good, as you can see here. Because it was plus 1.5 or something. Now it's only plus 0.3. So it's definitely not the best move. He took on g4. Okay, and that's losing. He should just take and play queen d8, I guess. Yeah. I was wondering about this in the game and I didn't see anything because at first I wanted to take here, but just rook takes, and the point is that this pawn is protected and e6 doesn't work as well. So yeah, takes queen d8, and then what? Probably something like queen f2, yeah. Trying to attack a7 and enter the position in this on this side. For instance, b6. We can probably go light squares, yeah, like that or like this. The engine wants to go queen f1. The added bonus of going to f1 is that king e8 doesn't really work because of a check here, and then you can go back. Also queen f6, it seems, is winning at the spot. So okay, so he should take queen f2 and then what? Queen b6, queen f1, and just queen e3. Check. Just going to d8 and suddenly black is winning. Because we don't have a follow-up move here. Queen c5 and then we're gonna get mated. So yeah, that's what he should have done. Instead he took on g4. I just took back, check, and just to h4, and then what? Queen d4, I probably missed. I could have gone queen f4 here. I think he missed this. So he went queen f2, which is pretty annoying as well. But luckily I have this cheapo here. h3 is also probably fine. Well, obviously because we have the rook d8 trick, but if we didn't have that, yeah, maybe it's well, we still have rook takes f7 here, f5 here. Because if he takes back, we're probably gonna mate as well. definitely gonna mate. So yeah, it's still all working. Yeah, I don't see anything else, but this rook d8 is pretty nice to have. So check here, and if he plays rook e8, we're gonna mate him there. And if he goes king d7, we're gonna mate him here. I think I saw this this mating pattern earlier. When I played rook f8, I said something like this, that we were threatening to mate him here. So yeah, that's the game. Pretty fun game. Luckily we won, so that helps a bit. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.